guys. Shout out to all the followers of this channel, especially to GeoStealth R1, Draven, all you guys out there doing the 100 miles an hour thing. A couple of weeks ago I was driving the old Rustler, and well, something exploded in the gearbox. I believe a split pin broke or something. And I put it on a shelf and I didn't look at it for quite some time. And the other day I was cleaning out some stuff, and well, I found this. Apparently I once ordered an aluminum Integy gearbox for Rustler, probably for the fast lane or something. Well, since the gearbox of this thing exploded, I started working, or at least I haven't started work, but I was having a look at it, and I started this hobby, as most of you guys did, with a Rustler. Well, this is the one. It even has the 24 MC receiver in it, and yeah, well, it's served me for a year nearly now, and see the shape it's in. It's completely, I'll zoom in, it's dirty, and it's, I should be, there's even shit in there, cow dung. The shocks, they're, well, it's shocking. The way they look, they're bent, and I don't know. This is the motor. It's, I should be ashamed, right? Well, when I found this gearbox, it set me on a new path. That, together with what one of my buddies did, I'm gonna completely try to refurbish this thing. It's on the cheap, because money's limited. We're on a budget, right? It's a recession. But I'm gonna try in the coming weeks to get this old Rusty back to its former state, or even better, and do it with used components, some new. I'll post some videos, and we'll see what happens. Without further ado, let's have a look at what we else have apart from the Integy gearbox, what we have in spare parts. Well, first of all, I have this here Proline body, Desert Red I believe it's called. So we don't need to buy a new body. Still got one which is completely new. I used it to make a mold. I tried to copy it. Didn't work, by the way. And secondly, well, this is one of the boxes with the spare parts. These are mainly Rustler or Slash parts. There's a pinion there. Well, we still have a pinion with a slipper clutch. That's still there. As you can see, the pin is missing. Well, that was the cause of the problem. I do, however, have a spare. It's right here. Traded it with one of my buddies. I found this. It's a fast lane machine sealed diff. I don't know why on earth I ever bought it, but it's still in its original packaging, which is good, because what I have here is the original diff, and while I have to hold one hand, it's wobbly. It's wobbly, and it's not okay. So I probably have to have a look inside, see if the gears are still okay, and then transfer. If the gears are okay, I'll transfer them to this one. Some RPM stuff, bearing carriers, no bearings. Okay, I do have a box with some spare bearings. I hope I have enough. These are good to have because the Traxxas aluminums, well, they're basically bent. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have these, so that's an issue. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do this on a cheap. I'll keep the costs. I'll keep no track of the costs. So let's say we start with zero. This is the stuff we have. The Rustler is now completely disassembled. So phase one, people, disassembly. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is untighten every screw, pile them into one big heap, and separate your plastics from your metals. What I will do with the plastics is I'll wash them, and after that I'll try to dye them. The thing here is we're going to try to dye them black, so everything will look new black, even the RPM blues. I don't know what it will look like after we've done this, but we're going to do it anyway. Issues up front, there are a couple. I mentioned the diff, so probably have to buy some new differential gears. The housing I do have. I have really an issue with all the screws that came from the Rustler, because a lot of them are bent, spanned or blackened, as you can see, by heat. I could spend $25 on a complete new set of screws by RC screws. So they're in Oxten, but and they're steel. But well, like I said, budget is limited, so I have to think about that. Do have an issue with the front bearing, not the carriers, because I have RPM ones ready. But these things, caster blocks I believe they're called, they're bent out of shape. I dare not use them again, so we'll see about that. That's the issues I see up front. What you do not see in the picture here is wheels. Well, I've got plenty of those. I recently sold a completely new set of Rustler wheels. I don't think I want to put standard stock wheels on this one, probably anacondas or something, and I have those. So, well, that's it for the first video. Hope you like it. Comments, please give me comments below. Otherwise, subscribe. See you later. Peace.